Good morning, good morning. Good morning, traders. We're back. We're back. Okay, let's just fix this a little bit here, man. Mess. All right. Yeah. The problem was that Indonesia started blocking this trading. I have to use a VPN now. So I hope this works with streaming and everything. Usually when we stream with a VPN, there's a problem, so we'll see how it goes. What's up, guys? What's up, Craftsman? What's up, cool? My market kind of at a level right now. Looks like Bitcoin blasting a little bit, yeah? Looks like those buys at 58 were pretty good. I still think lower though. Yeah, man. I mean, I put it in the signals and everything, right? I believe I put it in the signals. Yeah, I did. Right here. Added BTC again, 58K. Probably lower, but maybe pump first. July 1st. Where was July 1st? Literally the bottom. I literally bought the bottom, right? This 58. It was 58 something. This sweep of this. But I still think this is headed lower. I might take a PT and then just leave the rest. We're getting close now to I think we might have taken liquidity or something. I don't know. Let me just check on this chart. That's where I had my lines. Yeah, we're close to the liquidity. Yeah. So we'll see. They bought the shit out of that level. We'll see. Look for shorts though. Like there will be short opportunity when they take this liquidity here. So, you know, just keep an eye out for it. Something like this. I still think we're headed here, man. Down here. I'll happily be wrong though. If they start going here and that's all we get, that's fine with me. I already have lots of crypto, so it's not a huge deal. I do have more to put in, but I'm expecting lower. But I could be wrong, man. I was expecting higher at the top, right? And I was wrong. So a little bit of a gain here on Rust Dog, but kind of looks a little shifty here, man, for these markets. Russell doesn't look very good. I don't like where they're holding this here. They're testing the shit out of it too, right? So, you know, I kind of feel like we're gonna come down here in Russell. So I'll be looking for opportunity to short this. Even if they bounce it up here, I'd like to short it up in this range. Or maybe up here even. Yeah, I don't know. I'd like to short this. I don't want to. I don't want to take longs here. So I'd like to short this. Let's look at ES. Sorry about the stream, guys. The last couple days or last couple times, it really was out of my control. I had no idea what was going on. Even the support ticket that I had open, they didn't fucking help me at all, man. They just said, "Oh, it's working on our end," and it was like, "Okay, great, thanks." Thanks for the help, guys. They just told me it's working on their end. Okay. So ES lost a level here. They lost this 1 hour. You know, they're holding on to this by like a thread. I really think this heads lower, man. They held the bottom here. This is a double bottom too on ES. So triple bottom, you know, where it's like the exact same level basically. It's never a good sign when it's like that. I kind of feel like this is headed like down much lower. This is a double 4 hour double bottom, barely holding on to this tested level. Doesn't look good, man, you know. And like this is all tested too, right? So, you know, I kind of feel like this is gonna dump a little bit down below this. They put in another lower low here before failing again. I don't know, man. Kind of feel like they're gonna take this low. If I had to guess, this 4 hour low, so below around like, I don't know, down underneath this 7100, somewhere around there. This is very untested though too, this swing. So maybe somewhere around there, 73. Oh no, never mind. They tested that. It was very untested, but they tested that there. I don't know. Yeah, oil's going to 150. I would just be betting long, like just look for longs, don't short oil. Just look for longs. That's it. The war is just never ending, man. It's never gonna end. So we may see a little up first here in the ES. But I really don't like how that looks, man. For longs. Russell kind of looks like shit too. You know, they're barely holding on to this. Second test on this. This looks like lower, man. Honestly, this looks like lower. This doesn't look like this is, you know, they're holding it here. I don't know. I really like Russell at 29.10. If we go there, that'll be a very good opportunity along it. 29.10 ish, somewhere around there. but I think I kind of want to short it to there, or at least till new lows. It's pretty good trading opportunities here in the overnight. Yeah, this happened like just a little while ago. That would have been one I would have taken. At least this even. Oh well. Oh well. It's gonna be, I don't know what we're gonna do. I think we're just gonna wait for the open and see what happens. Russell, I think, is going down. Same with the ES, I think, is going down. But we will see. You guys have any charts? Any charts you want me to talk about? How'd Tesla do the last couple days? Ugh. NG. Yeah, this is the level, but you know, this isn't, it's just, this has already been taken. It's already been tested here multiple times. It is a major level. I had that level there more so just because it was on the just for like more of a, just a reaction point. I don't think this is going to be like the turnaround level. Yeah, you guys know my what I think about NG and where it's going. And it might do this and then fall and then fail. It might do this first and then fail. Looks like they are bouncing this here. This is very tested area. Even this bottom one is tested. Yeah, this is the area that I was watching though for a bounce. Let's see what happens. Like I said, it's already tested, right? So we might see a reaction, but at this point, I think it's more. I think we're more likely to see down here. Next 50? What's that? Fuck, man, I'm tired. Next 50? What is this? ETF? A new ETF? Hard when there's not too much data, you know? Looks like they want new highs though. There's not much data. Some. They did gain the weekly. I don't like how they're testing this a bunch of times. So maybe, you know, they're testing this a whole bunch of times. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't like that. It's getting bought up though, so I just don't like how it's being tested a whole bunch of times. Gonna do a pull on it? Yeah. So 86 would be the next spot. This is wide open though. This is not tested. Like the play really should be down here, right? If it goes back down to 68, that'd be where you really want to buy lots. But it may not do it. Maybe $100 or 86. But there's really nothing to do now. The play is down here later when it comes back down, if it comes back down. Yeah, it's the daily. Big gap there too. It's kind of where that's what I would do. Just wait for that. If it happens, it happens. If not, oh well. Also the 272s there. A lot of things lying up there. Oh yeah. So I don't think it's going to be too much to talk about or do until we make new lows. I can't get into trades here like this, man. I should start checking in on these markets like more periodically throughout the day. Because this happens a lot where I just come to the market and it's like, oh great, I could have took a trade, but I wasn't here, you know? This is an easy peasy trade, man. On Russell. This was the last untested in this range. Right here. And then they failed too. Like you could have got involved on the smaller time frame if you wanted to. So this was that spot, which, you know, it was valid already, just getting involved there. Then this made a new high, so this was the failure right here. So you could have got involved here, here, here. They give you lots of opportunities to get involved. And then even if you wanted to wait for like this one, could have waited for that one and got involved right here. But really, they gave you it was already an untested level, so you could have got involved there. Then they gave you, oh, they didn't really give you a 3-bar. I'm sure on the 1 minute they did though. Yeah, right here. They give you a 3-bar here, 3-bar here, 3-bar here, many on the 1 minute. 1 minute 3 bars are kind of bullshit though. This was a 3-bar. This is another 3-bar here. So They give you many opportunities to get in. If I was fucking around here, I would have definitely threw in a trade, right? Really, I should start just periodically looking at it during the day. What do you guys think? What are you guys thoughts on the market? What do you think about things, man? Do you guys agree with me? You think lower? Pump and dump. Yeah, that's what I think too. Yeah. Yeah, you really should be taking some profits on Bitcoin. You know, we're almost, like I said, we're almost at that level on BTC. Now, this may not play out. They may blast it from here. Who knows, right? I don't know. But this is definitely a liquidity point. So yeah, you definitely should be taking some kind of PTs on that. But they could pump this all the way to 74. Yeah, 74. They could pump it all the way to, but this would be the first PT spot. If they pump it to 74, we're going to be opening short positions. We're going to be adding to the short positions from 95. We don't want to see them back above this for shorts. Back above this is like, that's major. Hey, market open 20 minutes. Could be like a nothing kind of day, man, because, you know, like I said, the market's not really in a good spot for me. I would have liked to take this trade up here, right? I would have taken this trade, but now it's hard to take shorts. If we come down here, I'll like to look for longs for sure. Yeah, down here, 910. I'll definitely fire in some long tries for down there. Thanks, brother. You know what the problem was? It was fucking I've for some reason Indonesia started blocking my trading portal, so I have to use a VPN. I don't know why. I may have to take a call here too. We had a pipe explosion in one of the fucking villas, and the people showed up to that rented it, and they wanted to cancel their booking. It was a giant mess. There was water everywhere. Yeah, that's kind of what I said to BDP. I was like, it's kind of shit because I would have liked to get involved before, like when the Russell was pushing up on this 4 hour and they gave a 5-minute entry signal here, you know, pushed up on this 4 hour. That's something I would have done after they've tested down here so many times. I think they're going to take out the lows. On Russell anyway. I don't think this is gonna hold. I would have taken a short here, right here. You know, they failed this 5-minute. They gave you many opportunities to short it earlier. Right? New high, failure, retest, retest, retest. Even if you wanted to wait for this failure, you could have. There was an entry here, so there was lots of opportunities to short this already. I do think this is headed lower. Look how many times this has been tested down here, and like, where are they holding? You know, really? I think we're headed here, man. 29.10. That would be my guess. Who knows how long we're gonna fuck around here first, but this would be a good longer term entry. Rubus, he's here. I'm back, baby. You were in Spain? No way. How was it? Was it good? Did they rip the place apart like they do in the States? Probably not. It's good to see you guys, man. So yeah, it's probably going to be, I agree with BDP. I think it's better to just sideline this shit for right now. Crazy vibes in the street after the win. Yeah, man, I bet. NQ looks different. Yeah, see. NQ does look different. NQ looks like it's moving higher. At the very least to here. Liquidity over top of this 1 hour. Yeah, at the very least that. Put a line on that shit. I don't know, man. I don't know about the lines on this program. You know, I just want to put a line, you know, and I can't. It's fucking ridiculous, kind of fucking ridiculous, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, NQ does look kind of okay. I like it lower better though. This is the level that I have on NQ down here. This guy. But it does look, it looks kind of okay for it to go higher. Oh shit. Wait. Yeah. I stopped trading NQ though. I was watching the guy who owns Mavin, the Mavin prop firm, Mavin Trading, and he said the best way to play prop, like, and to make money at it, is to just trade one account at a time and trade it big, and then each account you just make one trade per day. And he said just try to do one trade per day and just do it on that account, do it on one account, and then the next day move to a different account and do one trade, but trade big, and then the next day move to a different account, trade, and then trade big. The account, if the account blows up, replace it, and then and you just wait until you hit a payout, and then just take the payout and then keep going. But he said copy trading, he's like, he said it's not the best way to do it. If you, I don't know. I think it's just so you always have accounts available. You know what I mean? If you fuck up, like if you're copy trading account and you're copy trading 5 accounts, and you fuck up, you're gonna blow 5 accounts. You know what I mean? In one go. So that's a little rough to do. That's a little rough if it happens, right? I think that's, yeah, I've been there too, man. We've all been there, you know? Top Step has consistency. Yeah, there's consistency on Apex too, but it's only 50%, so it's not too bad. I think Top Steps is worse. Top Step, I think, is 30%, or it used to be anyway. I don't know if it might have changed. Their fucking rules change all the time. But yeah, I don't know. I think that might be a way to do it. You know what I mean? Just like, it's 50%. Yeah, it's good. I'm glad that that's the fucking standard now and not 30. 30% was brutal, man. That's hard to do, man. To be, you know, especially for for someone that's new. That's really hard to do. That might be the way to do it though, boys. I don't know. I think it might be good. Just like if it's funded or it's not funded, it doesn't matter. Like just one trade, one day, and then on to the next day. So you need 5 accounts and then just rotate them and trade them big. You bought is it the intraday ones? But those intraday ones are fucking brutal. Don't buy, they're not even worth buying. Yeah, I was gonna actually buy some more too. That's tough though, BDP. That's tough with 15% consistency. But I guess like honestly, that's the way you're supposed to fucking do it. You know what I mean? If you were trading your own money, you should be like 10% consistency, you know? If not even lower. Like you should always be, it should always be small. You shouldn't really ever have like any like crazy big days. Okay, we got open in 4 minutes here. I'm probably not going to trade a little bit. I'm going to actually go for a quick cigarette. I'll leave you guys with these charts. Yeah. I'll be right back. And yeah, we'll be right back. I'm just gonna have a quick cigarette. Hey, market open. Pump. I think we're going to take a couple shorts. Bit of a tricky spot, this market, you know.
Order filled.
I'm going to keep it pretty small today. Just ban this guy and kick real quick. 3 short. Looking for new lows here. Spammer, I know. It's getting bad in the Discord. It's because the Discord just broke over 100 users, so now we're getting all these fucking bots in the Discord. I need to pay somebody to go in and clean it up. NQ losing on the 15. NQ failing. Uh-oh. Russell going the wrong direction. NQ saves it. We're not going to add anything else to this position until we lose something. Still looks like down to me, man, for the Russell. Pretty nice buyback for NQ. Big dump on Russell. I don't think this holds, man. I don't think any of this holds. I think we're gonna see lower 43.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
All right, a little bit more selling pressure here. Just dump it, man. Just dump it for us. When we take out these lows, I can bring the stop up. All right, new local lows. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Still want to keep the stop up here. Yeah, I still should keep the stop up here, really. Just gonna take one off in range here.
Order filled.
Little $27 profit. The rest, honestly, we're holding. We should just get a stop in too. Buy stop. In profit. $27 in profit. $27. Looking for new lows here, guys. NQ failing, ES failing. Uh-oh. Big dump. Maybe a stop out first. I'd like to see this below 40, 51. 51 is where I'd like to just close it. Should take one more off here. All right, taking one more and then we'll have one runner.
Order filled.
All right, 74 in profit. Buy stop one. We have one runner left. Just leave it in profit. Let's see how she goes. Yeah. I like to see this at 51 down to 51. Another 10 points down. This may hold here. This. So needed to take some profits. This may hold. Can probably move the stop up a bit, like there. We're back, baby. Dump it. Dump it. Let's go. Wish I took a bigger position. Oh well. This may hold here. This is the swing that's untested here and on the 5 minute. So we'll see what happens here. This on this swing. It's like a mid-range kind of trade. Should see a reaction here. Nope. And that's the bottom of it. This is the 5 minute swing that we're looking at here. This guy. This guy. It is untested. My big fat face is in the way. Okay, probably a little reaction here and we'll see what happens. That could be it though. We could only be taking home $74 today or and whatever the stop is worth. I don't think I'm going to re-add on this. It's just honestly, my entry was the re-add position for the initial trade, right? So you shouldn't re-add more than one time in a leg. At least that's my rule anyway. You know, other people do what they want, but for me it's like I always seem to get in trouble when I re-add more than one time. A little bit of reaction here. Let's see if they fail this here, this 5-minute swing. You don't really want to see them gain anything above this. You want to see them just fail right here and dump. If they do, we will be stopped out. So NQ failed, ES failed. You guys see the NQ failure, yeah? Failure on NQ. Shorts are in play. They're failing here. Might be a trade to be had. I'm gonna retest. Longing down here would seem okay. Underneath this, I like that level. Might be getting stopped out here, boys. Might be a stop out coming. Right here would probably be a good spot to re-add if we were gonna re-add short. But it's a little wonky. That's why I kept it kind of small today, you know. This is market's in a kind of a tricky spot. Yeah, short ES sounds like a better play to me. Might get stopped out there on Russell.
Stop field.
Yeah, stopped on Russell. I'm gonna add short here on ES.
Order filled.
It's kind of a big stop, man. Bit much, you know. Russell might hold it here. Okay, adding another one short on ES. Still keeping it relatively small, you know. Yes, I'm just going to be looking for new lows, really. New local lows. Russell dumped it. Did they just stop me and then dump it? Really? Yeah, stop me out and then just dump it right away. You fuckers, you know what I mean? Should have had my stop in a better spot. Not the coolest. Not the coolest, Russell. At least I got a short in on ES. Taking a quick PT here.
Order filled.
Stop and profit for the rest. Why, you don't like it? It's better than fucking Quant Tower. Quant Tower just freezes all the time. It's the worst. I don't mind this trade evade. I just don't like it's not the best for drawing lines. So really you should just be using the software for entry. The next time TradingView has their sale at Black Friday, I'll get a subscription so we can have this kind of layout with 8 charts on TradingView, and then I'll just use this for entry. I'll keep it on the side screen because this is brutal to chart on. Like the lines don't work. It sucks. Probably gonna get stopped out here on the rest. 118 on the day so far. Yeah, you can. Top Step has, Apex has, Tradeovate has TradingView integrated too, so you can log into TradingView and use it just on there. Maybe I'll start doing that instead. I don't have a subscription to TradingView, so stopped out on the rest. 120 on the day. BTC makes a new high. Still looks like a short. Back forth bullshit, man. Honestly, that might be it for the trading for me for today. You know, this market is not the coolest right now. Yes, rejecting again. It's too bad I got stopped out. I think that trade's gonna work out. But really, it's only going to be like an extra little bit, and honestly, like they can hold this. They could bounce this right here at 97, right? It's not that much farther down. NQ looks like a pretty good short though. This can go down to underneath this 18. It's like 100 points down. Fuck, I'm so thirsty, man. What the hell? What the hell, man? I wish there was more money to be had. Looks like NQ's dumping a bit here. A little bit of selling pressure. I want to re-enter short, man. Better to just take this $120 for today, and that's it. OIH. This. So it's rejecting this weekly gap. There's also this here at the gap too. This could head lower down to here again, right? Failed this. Weekly closes below this. Weekly close below. So I'd want to short it closer to this, but this will probably head down and fill this gap. So I'd like to short it there. Well, it looks like they're pumping it now. Yeah, looks like they're pumping it. This could still fail. almost worth a try again. I just the market is just in such not a good spot for trading. Yeah, you had the same idea. Cool. Yeah, that's probably where I would be looking for longs. That gap. Can look on the daily here too. Yeah, that gap. That gap is definitely what I'd be interested in. Just need to look at the weekly move that made this low. Oops. This weekly move, it's already been done. What about the monthly move? The monthly move has been done too. It's at the gap basically. Tested it on the way, so yeah, it's the monthly continuation. Look at that failure, man. Look at that failure. Just look at Russell here one more time. Let's just see what YM's doing too. Anything fun happening on YM land? No, not really. They held and they blasted. It's almost going to be a short soon for YM. Up here, this 1 hour. Maybe not today, maybe tomorrow. Fuck, I just want to take another short on ES, man, because the NQ looks so shitty, man. I think I'm going to.
Order filled.
Gonna take a couple positions on ES.
Order filled. Order filled.
All right, let's see if we can dump it here at ES. Let's go. Just new lows here. Back down here. Can you dump it? Can we dump it? NQ looking pretty dumpy, man. Looking pretty dumpy. NQ makes a new local low. Gonna lighten the load a little bit here on ES. ES didn't dump as much.
Order filled.
ES kind of hanging in there. I think we're gonna put a stop in here too. We might get stopped out on this, but it's okay. Dump it, baby. We might get stopped out in it though. We're stopped in a really bad spot. What are you gonna do? I'd like to see them just fucking dump it, man. Just dump it, bro. Yeah, I liked this before as a short, but not now. I won't re-add to that. Before I liked it on the initial one, but now it's done something, right? It's already taken liquidity here. Or not, it didn't take liquidity, but it already tested down. This is untested swing, right? We get stopped out here, it's probably done for the day. Just dump it, man. Dump it a bit more. Appreciate that follow, man. Appreciate you, brother. Looks like we're gonna take a stop here on this. Stop in profit, but yeah, stop. 124 on the day. I'm kind of over it already because it's just back and forth, back and forth. It's not the way I make money, right? So I'm kind of happy to get out of here with just making 124 bucks. That's fine. You know what I mean? It's not when the market's in a shit spot like that and you come out making a little bit of money, it's fine. So stopped out. I think we're gonna leave it there. Honestly, I should have traded the fucking. Oh, now we're gonna dump it. Yeah. Now we're gonna dump it. You fucks. Can you believe this shit? Now you're gonna dump it. Oh, now you're gonna do it. Oh. Now it's gonna be a dump. Regardless if it dumps, I don't think it's going to be that big of a dump, so it's not really worth trading. You know what I mean? Back and forth chop, not the best. If ES gets down to 28.50, 28.950, sorry, down in that area, I like that for longs. 28.900 in that range. Now they're gonna dump it. Oh, you fucks. Did you guys want me to look at anything before I end this here today? Oh, now they pump it. You see? Back, forth, back, forth. Really, it's not worth trading when it's like this. You know what I mean? It's not. I never do that well when it's like back, forth, back, forth. You know? Look at Russell now too. Glad we took our PTs. So I think we're gonna leave it there. We're gonna, you know, we made 125 bucks. It's fine, you know what I mean, for a couple minutes work. It shouldn't have been more. It could have been zero and it could have been negative. So it's fine. When the market's like, it looks like this and it's in this kind of situation, like BDP said, man, BDP said he's not even gonna trade for the first hour because he already knew, same like I knew too, man. It's gonna be like chop up and down. But yeah, we have some time. Yeah, what do you guys want me to look at? I'll give you 5 minutes. What do you got? Hey, Rubus. Yeah. NQ, did you take the NQ short? The NQ short looked okay. NQ short and long. Russell long. I took the Russell short and then the ES short. And then I got stopped in profit. I took profit, but got stopped in profit for the both of them. I ended up with 125 bucks. Not the greatest, but whatever. Failed the monthly, but held the next swing down. So, failed this weekly. Failed the weekly, and then that trade played out. Right? Just make this a little bit bigger so you can see a little bit better. So, failed the weekly. And then that trade played out. Took liquidity. Held the monthly. This is a monthly, and they filled the monthly gap. So this is a monthly swing down here. And they filled the monthly gap here. Little gap here. So this was the low. Let me just take some of this shit off here. Oh, I can just do it like this. This is the low. And they gained. Let's just look at a smaller time frame, like the daily. Yeah, so this was the low, and they gained the daily off the low. Look at this. Look at the volume that came in here. Look at the move. This was the longing this. So this is I would, if you're in longs, I would be targeting high new all-time highs. This looks like it's gonna go. I would keep an eye on this level. This can be your first PT, honestly, is there? If you're in longs. The long was here though, right? Like the long was off this impulse move. You're holding longs from 500? Oh fuck, you're fucking laughing. This looks like it's going to new highs. I would be targeting this up here. This whole area. This looks like it's gonna go. Doesn't look like it's going down. Looks like up. Yeah, I would be targeting like 25 around, and then 29. Look at this chart. Wow. What a blaster. What a fucking blaster, man. No, this doesn't dump. I don't think this dumps. I think this goes to 25. In this range. Take some profits. Oh, it's a network company. Okay. It means nothing to me, right? But it doesn't matter. All these things are just letters on a fucking page. So I just do technical analysis. What about anything else? Is there any other charts? Any other charts? Calling for charts. Any other charts? Sorry, it wasn't very super exciting stream today. I did call out the NQ short though. You know, I called that shit. Oh, Rubus, you asked too? You want us to? Rubus, did you take longs on Tesla and Microsoft, or you want me to look at Tesla and Microsoft? Tesla I look at all the time because I have Tesla. I still think this is headed higher. It's not the most popular opinion, but I do think that this is still headed higher. As long as we stay above this and this, I don't see why this wouldn't go higher. You know, as if we keep staying above this area, we gain the weekly here too. Maybe they take liquidity, but I don't even think they would. I don't think we're gonna see a new low here. Maybe they'll take the liquidity here and then pump it. But I think this goes, man. It's just like, you know, when we're pushing into the all-time highs like that, normally that breaks up, right? Not down. A lot of people think this is gonna fail, but I don't know. I don't think so, man. You can see the same kind of shit happen here, right? Yeah, look how marked up this chart is, man. I've been in this stock for so long, it's ridiculous. I really don't want to see this sweep the lows here. You know, I'd like them to just hold this and go. They gained the weekly here. They left a big gap. You know, see that, right? They gained the weekly and they left a big gap. So it's kind of what we look for. Tesla earning tonight or tomorrow. Yeah, see, so if they put out good earnings, that could be a big pump or a big dump. It could be either way, but let's hope it's a pump. I'm still long on this. Mama is that's on my list here too. Oh no, it isn't. Let's look at Microsoft. Big moves in the market here right now. All markets pump. This is kind of a level coming up here on ES. It's not really 39 at 39. It's a kind of a level on NQ also. Really, it's just a failure to lose, right? This is a big level on NQ. It's a failure to lose, failure to gain. I mean, you wouldn't be wrong to be shorting it, you know? I like the NQ short better. But that's a hard short to take. If you're a CFD trader, it could be a little bit easier. Yeah. Sorry guys, I'll look at this. Sorry, just the markets got away from me here. What else was it? Microsoft? They got hit pretty hard, no, from the AI bubble pop. Failed the weekly, retest, dump the weekly. Failed the weekly here. Retest, dump the weekly. They also gained this weekly on the way up. Holding this. It's not a bad place for it to continue higher. Filled the monthly gap. This is done. So do you think Microsoft is gonna, if they don't hold here, then they're gonna go here. So you think they're gonna lose 50% more? I don't think so. You know? Yeah, like if they don't hold there, then they're gonna go here. You know? You think they're gonna lose another 50%? You've already lost a lot. You know, that was already a 36% drop. Really, rule of thumb is just buy good companies. Like if you want investing for fucking morons, just buy good companies when they dump 35%. That's it. You know what I mean? Buy good companies when they're at the 200 week moving average. I bet this is at the 200 week moving average. Yeah, see, this is at the 200 week moving average. So, you know, like if you look back at this chart and like just look how much money you would have made if you just bought this every time it went near the 200 week moving average. You know, even if you bought here. It would have felt a little pain, but wouldn't have been that bad. That was during the fucking collapse. You know what I mean? Look at this, COVID. Oh yeah, right to the 200 week moving average. You know? Tesla hasn't been there yet. They've already been there a couple times though. Amazon. Yes, gained. Just turn this off. So not much has changed here for Amazon. We looked at this last time. They gained this, they retested it, and they failed the liquidity here. We had this marked out before, right? This liquidity point. They held the dailies, so you know, we'll see what happens if we start seeing closes below this. I think we're in a little bit of trouble. We'll probably visit down here again, the bottom of this. Get some of this underneath that. So if you're long on Amazon, you'd want them to hold this, or you don't really want them to go much below that. Most of the stuff down here is tested, right? So you want them to hold the top of this, hold this swing basically. Yeah, hold this stuff over here. Yeah. Bit tricky. Bit tricky, but Amazon was also it had a pretty good dip, right? Amazon also a little bit away from the 200 week moving average. Yeah, Robus, thank you for stopping in, man. Appreciate you. And then you had one more, right? BDP? Mama. This Mama's Creations? Wow. Look at this bad boy. Did have a weekly close above. A nice weekly close above, so just a consolidation now. You'd want to see the top of the top of this hold. Coming into the zone here. Yeah. So you'd want to see that the liquidity underneath this is where if you want to pinpoint it right here. This was also at the 200 week moving average, or the 200 day moving average. Is it at the 200 week too? I don't remember. No, not the 200 week. I really only use the SMA just for 200 for the 200 week. That's it. Just because I know if you buy good companies at the 200 week moving average, it's good usually. SMA. I mean, they're both relatively the same, so it's not that big of a difference. It's just for a general guideline. Yeah, I like it a little bit lower BDP though. Like down here, like I said, around 15. But yeah, not the bottom of this, but like the weekly bodies here around 1560 is where I would pin it. Like I said, underneath that liquidity point on the daily. This underneath this daily candle 1577 or whatever. But we're almost there, so like, you know, you could start adding a little bit in. If you look on the 4 hour, I'm sure there's something there. No, so it would just be that. underneath that, or a front run of that actually. So around 16, a little bit less than where we're at. We're almost there though. You could start adding in a little bit. Looks like we're getting a little failure here. Should we continue to trade? I don't know, man. Kind of feel like no. Did you do any trading today, BDP? Are you making any money? A little bit of a failure coming in now on the markets. 1 minute failure on ES and Q probably too. And Q at the spot here. This is the failure to gain spot. Could have made a little bit there, but you know, I really don't like trading markets when they're in this kind of this fucking sideways action bullshit, man. I never do that well. Yeah, NQ failing on the daily here too, or on the 1 minute too. I don't know. I don't love it. I don't love it, man. Russell probably failing too. After taking that liquidity. Yeah. I don't mind the Russell short. I don't love it though. I don't love it. I don't mind it, but I don't love it. So I'm gonna leave it there, guys. I'm stoked we're back, and I'm stoked it was just an easy, simple fix to fix that. I started looking at different trading prop firm. I started looking at different prop firm places, and I didn't really see any ones that I liked. You know, the only one I liked was Apex. I don't really want to move. Yeah, it's like I don't really love this, you know, for taking a trade. I'd rather just fucking leave. All right, guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow. $124 for the day. Not the greatest, but at least we didn't lose money. We'll slap this in the Discord. Hey, cool. If you a cool and Craftsman, I know you guys are admins there on the Discord. If you see anybody in there posting shit that they shouldn't be, just fucking delete them and ban them from the group. I'll see about fixing that, about getting someone to fix it. I'm also we started doing work on the coding or on the trading bot. I should have a demo for it soon. I talked to the coder today. We had a big conversation about it today. Can give you guys just a little idea of what it's gonna look like. Like it's gonna have an interface like this. You can see fail to lose, fail to gain. This is going to be the strategies is going to be changing a little bit because the coder knows how to trade a little bit, but he doesn't know how to trade like that well. You know, he knows he's a little rusty for sure. So that should be coming down the pipe very soon. So we'll let you guys know what's going on. I'll probably get you BDP also to help with training it, because your insight's probably a little bit better than mine. I have pretty good insight, but it's yours. You have insight that I don't have. You know what I mean? So like I'd like to scrape some of your knowledge and get it in there. I don't know the best way that we can do that. We'll figure it out though. I think what we're gonna do is have like you can toggle on different strategies that you want to do, and it automatically back tests everything, so you see which strategies are better than and worse. You know, you can have a scalping strategy. We can do like a weekly continuation strategy. You know, different things like that. You know, the failure to gain, failure to lose on the 1 hour, on the 4 hour, 15-minute gain, 15-minute loss, 5-minute gain, 5-minute loss. There's all kinds of different things that we can implement into the bot, and like different products should be traded differently, right? Like futures, you need to trade that differently than you're going to trade crypto. You know, like you're not going to trade Bitcoin the same way you're going to trade futures. Just not going to happen. So there's a lot of like fine tuning that needs to happen. Yeah, dude, DM me. Okay, I'll leave it there. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Today is Tuesday, so we'll see you tomorrow. And yeah, peace.
This is where your story begins.